beautiful people, and Happy New Year. And with a new year, it means a new start, and it means new projects. And this year, I have taken the time for myself, and this year is all about me and my projects and what I am working on specifically. I am going to be working through a lot of my older works. And we are going to start with this binder here. I have a habit of leaving a lot of my older work unfinished, and I would love to see a lot of them come to life, especially now that I feel like my skills are finally where I've always wanted them to be. And it may have taken me a while. To be honest, it took me 15 years to get even close to here through all the ups and downs and personal development I went through. So that being said, I think it's time to go through I think I have like 50 binders and sketchbooks worth of work. That doesn't include my digital work, and complete as many as I can this year. So what does that look like? Part of it looks like me drawing every day. I've done a lot of drawing every day in the past, and it can be overwhelming to try and cram and fit everything all into one space and try and get it all done. So to follow up with this, I have decided to break down my art process into several different spaces. To do that, I have decided that I'm going to break up it into 4 stages. The first stage is going to be the redraw and sketch stage. The redraw and sketch stage is where I look over the original drawing that I have and I go through and see where I want to improve it. Some I will just be happy to skip on to the next stage rather than completely redrawing it, which is excellent. It will also be the time that I look up resources and the different things that I put into the piece. Stage 2 is going to be the inking process. This is this is honestly one of my favorite parts of the whole process, is giving artwork more defined lines. And now that I've gotten pretty regular with how I create my ink work, which you can find here, I look forward to being able to share the in-between bits of it. And sometimes if the piece is small enough, or if I have enough energy, I will be working on stage 1 and stage 2 together. Stage 3 is going to be coloring. Now there are 2 types of ways I will be coloring my artwork throughout this year. One is going to be working digitally. I struggle with this. I am a more traditional based artist. That is what I got my degree in, and that is what I've worked in the longest, and not having access to a Cintiq in the previous years. And although I did do well with just a drawing tablet that didn't have a screen, I found it to be a bit more cumbersome, and it just took me a lot more time to build up into that. Plus I was regularly in college, and that took up a lot of my time, and it not being portable really just dug into that. So this year, since I am focusing solely on myself and my own personal work, I'm going to really bump up the amount of digital work that I do, because I do like it. And thankfully, I have 2 ways of doing this. Since I have been an animator for quite some time now, I have a drawing Cintiq, and I also happen to be gifted from a dear friend of mine a Windows Surface, so we'll be drawing on those 2 things digitally, which includes sometimes I will be sharing and turning some of the work that I'm doing into animation, which is excellent because my channel is named Josephine Animates, and the funny thing is I don't animate nearly enough. So you will see more animation from me through that. The other way I will be coloring things is traditionally, specifically with watercolors or watercolor markers, or maybe just markers in general. Those are some of my favorite mediums to work with, and since they are very prominent, very portable, you will see a lot of that as I go through and work on this. Next up is stage 4. So once I have completed all of the drawing of whatever I'm redrawing at the time and sharing the process with you, I will be making those things into either a printable format for you where I give you access to the ink drawing of it, or I will be giving you access to printable sticker sheets of several drawings all put together, so that way you can have them for your own use in your planner or wherever you want to decorate in your life. I find that those things are really fun to have on hand, and I'm honestly tired of hoarding all of my artwork for myself. So some of it, yes, will be up for sale, but a lot of it I am going to be making free for everyone. And I hope that you will be kind with my work and be able to do a lot of interesting and fun things for your own personal use. So part of stage 4 is also, if you like a design a lot, I will try and get them printed into stickers for you all, whether it be me printing here at home or if I have a service do that for us. And then I will have those stickers available on my website for you to get and enjoy. Sometimes I will just be printing these stickers off for myself with a few extras for others to buy, so they will be limited. Other times I will be so enamored with the sticker that I'll just go ahead and order some on my own. I also have been considering a couple of other things, since I do a lot of journaling and will be sharing my journaling practice here. I thought it might be good if I have a little goodie bag service. And what that looks like, I'm not quite sure. It might just be like postcards and me mailing you some little bits and bobs, and as a friend likes to say, jig-jag, to put in your own things. Or it might turn into a plan with me kind of little kit. We'll see. With that being said, today's drawing is a delight that I am so happy to share with you. So if you haven't already, go ahead and get a nice cup of tea. I happen to have Earl Grey today, and let's get started. The first drawing that we are going to be working on today is from over 10 years ago. I just graduated from high school and we had gone on a trip to Myrtle Beach, and there was a place called Magic Quest, and my friend chose her name to be Toast Warrior. I thought that name was so great and so fun and so very much like them that I went and created different characters from them, including the monsters you just saw. Continually go back and redraw these characters every couple of years. As you can see, I've already redrawn Toast Warrior themselves as in this kind of pop fun style. This was inspired by Kindness Art. So today we are going to be redrawing Lady Strudel, which is the character that I created to join in with Toast Warrior. As you can see, I've already started the redraw process, and that is because the day I am filming this is not the first of the year, and I wanted to make sure that I began the habit even if I wasn't filming. That is because it's better to start somewhere than to not start at all. I shall let you enjoy the rest of this inking, and I hope you have a magical day.